Have you ever just sat by the window, late at night, and stared out into the darkness? Not really looking for anything, just looking. It's funny, isn't it? How the world quiets down, how the city's heartbeat slows to a gentle hum, and it's just you and the vast, velvet sky. Sometimes, when I do this, my mind starts to wander. It's like the stars themselves are pulling stories out of me, weaving them into the constellations. Tonight, the moon is just a sliver, a shy little smile in the ink-black canvas. It makes the stars seem brighter, bolder, each one a tiny pinprick of light, a distant sun with its own stories, its own world spinning around it. I wonder who's out there, looking back at our sun, our tiny, distant star. Are they sitting by their window too, lost in thought? It's a comforting idea that somewhere across the universe, we're connected by this shared moment of quiet contemplation. My thoughts drift away from the cosmos and back down to Earth, to my own little world. The day replays in my head, not like a movie, but like scattered photographs. A conversation here, a deadline there, the taste of my morning coffee, the way the sunlight hit the leaves on my walk home. It's a jumble of moments, some sharp and clear, others blurry and faded. It's easy to get caught up in the rush, to feel like you're just a passenger on a train that never stops. But here, in the stillness of the night, I'm the one in the driver's seat. I can pause the film, rewind, and look closer. I remember a moment of frustration today. A project wasn't coming together, and the pressure felt immense. In my mind's eye, I see that moment not as a giant, looming monster, but as a tangled knot of yarn. And here, in the quiet, I can see the threads. I can see where to pull, where to loosen, how to start untangling it. It doesn't seem so scary anymore. It's just a puzzle waiting to be solved. The night has a way of shrinking our problems, of putting them into perspective against the sheer scale of everything else. What is one tangled project against a billion galaxies? Then my mind drifts to people, the faces of friends, the sound of their laughter. A memory surfaces of a picnic in the park from years ago. The sun was warm, the grass was green, and we talked for hours about everything and nothing. It's a simple memory, but it feels so vivid right now, so full of warmth. It's a reminder that our lives are built not just on big achievements, but on these small, beautiful connections. These moments are the anchors that hold us steady when the seas get rough. I think about the people I love, and a wave of gratitude washes over me. How lucky I am to have them. The silence isn't empty. It's filled with the gentle hum of the refrigerator, the distant rumble of a passing car, the whisper of the wind against the glass. These are the sounds of life, the subtle soundtrack to my quiet reflection. My thoughts float like clouds. I imagine myself walking through a forest I've never shone. The trees are impossibly tall, their leaves shimmering with a soft, ethereal light. The ground is covered in moss that feels like velvet beneath my bare feet. There's no path, but I'm not lost. I'm just exploring. Every turn reveals something new, a glowing flower, a stream that murmurs secrets, a clearing where fireflies dance like tiny stars brought down to earth. This isn't a dream of escape, it's a dream of exploration, exploring the parts of myself that get quiet during the day. The creative spark, the sense of wonder, the part of me that still believes in a little bit of magic. In our busy lives, we often put these parts of ourselves on a shelf, promising to get back to them later, but later so often never comes. The night is my later. It is the time I give myself permission to dust off that sense of wonder and let it play. My mind shifts again, this time to the future, not in a stressful, planning kind of way. There are no to-do lists or 5-year plans here. Instead, I see possibilities, like faint, shimmering doorways in the distance. What if I learned to play that guitar that's been sitting in the corner? What if I took that trip I've always talked about? What if I wrote that story that's been living in my head? These what-ifs aren't demands. They're invitations. Gentle nudges from my own heart, reminding me of the things that set my soul on fire. The night doesn't ask for a commitment. It just asks you to imagine. Looking out at the sky, I trace the patterns of the stars. I don't know their official names, so I make up my own. There's the leaping cat, the spilled teacup, the lonely lighthouse, Creating these little stories in the sky feels like a conversation with the universe. It's a way of making this vast, intimidating expanse feel a little more like home. It's a reminder that we are all storytellers. We are constantly creating narratives about our lives, about the world, about ourselves. And here, in the quiet, we have the power to choose what those stories are. We can choose to tell stories of fear and limitation, or we can choose to tell stories of courage, growth, and endless possibility. I think about the person I was a year ago, 5 years ago. So much has changed. There were challenges I thought I'd never overcome, heartaches I thought would never mend bad area. The scars have faded into the story of who I am, and the lessons have become a part of my strength. The night is a great teacher of resilience. It shows us that after every period of darkness, the sun will rise again. It's a cycle, a promise. It doesn't mean the darkness isn't hard. It just means it isn't forever. If you're going through a tough time right now, please know that you are not alone in that feeling. And just like the dawn follows the night, brighter days are ahead. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to a friend, a family member, or a professional for support. Talking about it is the first step toward the sunrise. The dreamlike journey of my thoughts starts to slow down. The forest of light fades, the shimmering doorways recede, and the memories settle back into their quiet corners. I'm just here again, by the window. But something is different. The air feels lighter. The quiet feels peaceful. Not lonely. The tangled knots of the day have been loosened, if not completely undone. The weight on my shoulders feels a little less heavy. It's like my mind has been rinsed clean by the cool, dark water of the night. All the noise, all the static, all the pressure has been washed away, leaving behind a sense of clarity, a sense of peace. I understand now that this time isn't about solving all my problems or mapping out my entire future. It's about reconnecting with myself. It's a quiet act of self-care, as essential as food or sleep. It's about remembering who I am underneath all the roles I play during the day. A soft smile finds its way to my face. It's not a big, loud smile. It's a quiet, contented one. A smile that comes from a place of deep inner peace. The universe hasn't given me any answers tonight, but it has given me the space to find my own. It has reminded me that everything is going to be okay, and sometimes that's all you really need to hear. So next time you find yourself awake when the world is asleep, don't fight it. Find a window, look up at the sky, and just let your mind wander. Let it drift among the stars. You might be surprised by the peace you find there. Thanks for sharing this quiet moment with me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.